welcome back to episode number 7 of our Tranmere Rovers Road to Glory career mode as we approach the final couple of days of the January transfer window. The priority is still to bring in a centre midfielder, which is tough. Don't get me wrong, our scouts are doing everything they can right now to find those players that they think is suitable for us from now to the end of the season. I don't think we're going to have a full scout report though for those players, which is difficult. And to be honest, at this level, to find centre midfielders that are better than our current options is a little bit tricky, which is why I would prefer a loan signing. But don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to a permanent signing either. Ideally, I would like to, bring in one more player that gives us cover until the end of the season. And next season, we can make a decision to sign midfielders that are better than these. That is, if we do get promoted. Of course, talking about promotion, we're top of the league right now, although level on points with second place Wimbledon. I believe we've got a game in hand here going into this game against Colchester away from home. Few changes to the starting 11 as you'd expect. Come on, the Rovers. The reverse fixture of this game actually finished 0-0, one of our first few games that we played this season. I want to say back in August, it was a boring 0-0 draw as well. We have improved a lot as a team since then, though. I would expect a much better performance here. We still, of course, have the best away record in the league, only losing 2 games and picking up 27 points away from home, which is really good. If that run continues, who knows? Come on, we have got to get hold of the ball here quite quickly and create chances. In the last 2 games, we scored 6 goals, if I'm not mistaken. So, what a chance. So in terms of creating opportunities and scoring goals, it's better. Out wide, Vincent Young, can we close him down? Yes, we can. Possession 1 to find Patrick. Patrick has managed to keep that one alive. Space for him to run into here though. Can we find a pass? Good ball to Davison. Oh, Davison to Jennings. Jennings, that's a penalty. But the referees ended the game just before we will have the opportunity there. I can't believe it. That's a penalty. Maybe he would have been offside, but it's another 0-0 draw against Colchester, man. We've got just over £1.85 million in our transfer budget. Financially, we're in a good position. On and off the pitch, we're not doing too bad this season. Most of those budget, though, I'm saving it to improve the youth academy coaches to 2 stars, to improve the first team coaches, and maybe look at 1 or 2 pre-contract agreements to join us next season if we do get promoted. But not looking too bad there financially. Our veteran goalkeeper Joe Murphy has been approached by Yato Boyri, the Swedish side. He's 43 years of age. He's been a fantastic servant for Tranmere Rovers, by the way. Been at the club for the last 5 seasons. He's had a decent cup run for us this season. But I wouldn't mind losing him at the start of next season. So that is okay. I'm just going to see him a few days here until the deadline day. Hopefully we would have had more information on the centre midfielder that we are, or more details on the centre midfielders that we're scouting at the moment. It's a little bit of a shame that we don't have the final scout report for some of these players, the midfielders especially. I'll give credit to our scout though, because it was a short notice and they have done well to find us a few options here to choose from. The likes of Axel Schorberg and Robbie Dees. We could sign both players on a free for next season. Their wages is not too bad either, but like I said, we would wait to find out whether we will be playing in League 2 or League 1 at the start of next season. Still a long time to go before then. I just hope some of these players don't sign new contracts or sign for other teams. Ryan Graydon looks good there. Good striker at this level, by the way, and in good form for Fleetwood Town in real life. But ideally, we're looking for a loan signing for the centre midfielders. The likes of Oduor looks good. Can we get him on loan? Not really. The contract is too short. What about Denholm? Contract is too short as well. Okay, Obiero, pretty much the player that I like the look of so far. But can we get him on loan from Leyton Orient? I do know he came up from the Tottenham Academy, if I'm not mistaken. Delegate to loan again. His contract is too short. What about Finnegan? Let's see. Delegate to loan. Contract is too short. What is happening here? I don't think we can get the likes of Lee on loan anyway. But let's see. Again, the contract is too short. That leaves us with Finlay Robertson here, who is playing for Dundee FC in the Scottish League. We've already signed a decent player from the Scottish League this season. Oh, we can get him on loan. That is what we want. I'm not sure how good he is, but at 22 years of age, he certainly will give us a little bit of cover from now to the end of the season in that centre midfield area. Let's see if we can get this done. Well, they want us to pay 70% of his wages, which, to be honest, it's only 2.6k. So I'm happy to do that on a short-term loan, no buy option or anything. If it's good for us towards the end of the season, then we can look at him again next season. Otherwise, we will prioritize a different player. But I think we might have got a good player in our hands here, you know. So we will welcome our second signing to Tranmere Rovers. It's only a loan signing, but it doesn't look too bad here. Joe Murphy have also accepted to join the Swedish side from the start of next season, which, like I said, it doesn't bother me too much, that deal. But Finlay Robertson joins us until the remainder of the season. Welcome to Tranmere Rovers, son. He's 61 rated. He doesn't look too bad, honestly. He's not as good as Jay Garrett, who we had on loan and was recalled by Blackburn Rovers, but at 61 rated, he'll do a job for us this season. He will get the number 20 shirt as well. Unless we get a crazy offer or get an offer for a fringe player or a transfer listed player, the rest of the transfer deadline day should pretty much go as straightforward as possible. We should just be able to sim through the next 4 hours here. And that is pretty much it now for the winter transfer window. Some of the top deals completed on deadline day, which makes me depressed. Costa £61 million, Florentino to Newcastle for almost £30 million, Boskagli to Porto for £29 million. When you say figures like that as a League Two side, it makes you sick, doesn't it? How teams are able to spend that amount of money and we are just spending 500, 400k. But let's take a look at our fixture list. Oh, we've got Arsenal in the FA Cup. So it's going to be Doncaster. We did ask for a Premier League team away from home as well. And it looks like the game have listened to us. MK Dons, Morecambe. We will play the Carlisle game and maybe the game there against Bromley to finish today's episode. You know what though? I've just been thinking, right? I would like to know how many games that we have played this season that's ended up being 0-0. Doncaster, one of those games where the reverse fixture also finished 0-0. We've only just played them in December, I believe, so not long ago. So the fixture is quite recent. We know about them. We know what to expect from this team. They like to keep hold of the ball. One of the many teams in the division that plays with a tiki-taka style, which is very annoying. It means you're not going to create too many chances, but when you do, you have to take those opportunities because you're not going to get too many in the game. But Cameron and Saunders start up front for us. Two of our top goal scorers right now, I believe. Cameron leading the way and Saunders not far behind. The ball to Stewart. He plays more of that inverted left back position for us. He comes inside a lot, doesn't he? Pull back here to Cameron. Dispossessed. It's not been the best of performance. I said we're not going to have too much of the ball, although the last 10 minutes or so, we have been dominating the game. Just haven't been able to create anything as of yet. Samada, cross. Oh, why is he not jumping for that one? Why? Out wide to Maxwell. The games are so boring, and when you get the rain or the snowy condition, it makes it much more difficult than it should be. Big chance for Doncaster. Oh, how has he not got that one on target as well? Hitting the post there. They've had the better chance in this game, or the better chances in this game, and that one being the best chance created so far as they make a substitution there. Come on, lads. That's it. It's finished 0-0 again. So our last two opponents, Colchester and Doncaster, we have had 180 minutes of football against both teams and no goals in 4 games. That is incredible. The positive though is we are keeping the clean sheet. Well, if we haven't been able to score against Colchester and Doncaster. If I was a betting man, I will bet my house here that we are not scoring a goal against Arsenal. Not at the Emirates anyway. Martin Odegaard, a player to watch out for, 26 years of age now. And of course, we know he's their captain. For me, the biggest threat in this Arsenal team has got to be Bukayo Saka playing from the right-hand side. I've got Havertz and Trossard completing the forward three. They've signed Frankie de Jong, who is in midfield for them. Solid bench they have got as well. I mean, we're definitely not gonna create a chance in this game. But if we do, who knows? We've been quite decent against the top opponents this season, haven't we? Think about your Sunderland, your Leicester. We've had good results against them, taking those games to penalties. And of course, going on to win in penalty shootout. We've got Joe Murphy in goal, of course, who is now 43 years of age, has been a hero for us in the cup ties. Trying to go long there. But Jennings, for some reason, just never contested for that. Oh my God. What a start. I said if there was one player we should be worried about here, it is Bukayo Saka on his right foot. What a finish. It was so easy though to just go past the defense there, but the angle was a little bit against him, but he finds the back of the net. It's been all Arsenal here, man. As expected, I didn't expect anything less than Arsenal dominating possession and creating all the chances. And the goalkeeper is keeping us in this one right now. It should have been a few more already, and it's 21 minutes into the game. They have bullied us the whole game. They have out-created us. They have out-sprinted us. They've just bullied us in every single department. This is a Premier League team, isn't it? We expected this sort of performance from them. We just have to hang on and stay in the game now. When you hang on and stay in a game like this, Saka is injured there. That is a big blow for Arsenal. Losing him, some would say, in a meaningless cup tie against Tranmere Rovers. But can't give. Oh, it's a corner. When you hang on to the game like this, who knows? We could get one late opportunity here and get the draw. But it looks like Arteta is making sure of that by bringing in William Saliba, the centre-back, replacing Kivior. His Hogs to the far post. We've scored from that routine previously, but not that time. Come on, 5 minutes to go. It's now or never. Possession lost now. Saka, who looks like he's still injured, but still on the pitch, to Havertz. Havertz now to Odegaard. Odegaard's placing Trossard, who goes for the far corner. But it's off target. One final substitution here maybe for Arsenal. Calafiori replacing Zinchenko. There's no need for that substitution, was there? It's just Arsenal just flexing their powers against us. But it's a 1-0 defeat. That's two draws and a defeat in this episode. So it's not looking like a good day in the office. But I'm quite positive about this game. We only conceded a goal here, thankfully, to Joe Murphy in goal. Let's take a look at one final Youth Academy scout report for the season. This is the last one for the season, I believe, and we will come back to it again at the start of next season. England, we have got Cameron Taylor here, who looks okay. 50 to 68 starting overall, 66 to 90 potential. We will promote him into the Youth Academy. And in Scotland, we have got Duncan McKeith, whose rating haven't improved, sadly enough. We have got Arthur Sterling here, who I will in fact promote into the Youth Academy. And oh, look at that. We have got Oliver Reed, who is 51 to 69 overall. That rating looks good, and we will promote him into the Youth Academy. In the Republic of Ireland, Donald McMullen, I had high hopes for, to be fair, but he's not quite stepped up as much as I wanted him to. I don't think any of these will make it. Maybe Michael Buckley we will promote into the Youth Academy and watch how he progresses in the next few months. But we will probably end up getting rid of him from the academy. But for now, we will give him a chance. And that goes our final Youth Academy scout report for the season. The Youth Academy is not looking too bad at the moment. As you'd expect, some of the players have improved and some of them have regressed. Conor Meehan expected a little bit better from him in terms of his potential, but at 59 rated, he can be a replacement for Joe Murphy next season, who of course has signed a pre-contract agreement with the Swedish side. The likes of Buckley we have just promoted. Let's see how he improves in the next couple of months. Our two centre midfielders, Mason Savage and Caleb Parkin, they have both got better in the youth academy, and Taylor and Sterling we have just promoted. At the moment, we don't play with centre attacking midfielders, so unless we change formations or these two can adapt to being a wide player, I'm not sure what to do with them. But we have got the young Lewis MacArthur here, who is still only 14 years of age, so he's still growing. Right now, 5'4" and 141 pounds. I expect him to get a little bit taller and expect him to grow a little bit as well. You've got Robertson, who is the star of the academy at the moment. Oh my god, 55 rated. I'll wait for him to turn 17 before promoting him to the first team. He'll probably spend his first season on loan if we get promoted at the end of this season. You've got the likes of Duncan Macmillan as well. Jeffrey's getting better in the youth academy. We have got Adamson, who I will also try and promote at the start of next season. 57 rated. He can be one more option up front. But he's a big lad, 6 foot as well. They're the type of strikers that we need in this team. As always, not all of these players would make it. Some of them, we will end up releasing them. But it is what it is. We will cross that bridge when we get there. With 2 0-0 draws and a defeat against Arsenal in our last 3 games, we've got to put it right here. We've got to start winning games, man. Against an MK Don side who are fairly decent this season. The reverse fixture, though, ended 0-0 as well, with not many chances created in that game. If I can remember correctly, we faced MK Dons back in October when we had a really poor run of results. We lost to Morecambe, we drew to MK Dons, we lost to Wimbledon, and then that 3-0 defeat to Birmingham. So that was a month where we went 4 games, losing 3 of them, which was incredible. But hopefully we can get a positive result. Out wide here to Leo Connor. It's good to have him back, you know. When we have Leo Connor, oh, that's a red card, surely. It's not even a card. Come on, referee. When we've got Leo Connor and Davis at the back, I feel much more confident. Davis, though, the only shame with him is he's going to be 33 soon and he's going to start declining. Stewart finds Omari Patrick, who finds the bottom right-hand corner. Get in! We've broken our lack of goal scoring voodoo in this episode, man. I was wondering, when is our first goal in this episode going to come? Okay, winning the ball back. There's a little bit of space here to run into, and the Dons have committed so many bodies forward as we find Patrick here. This could be the second for Patrick, and he gets his 4th goal of the season. What a game this one is. From not scoring a goal at all to scoring 2 here. Just what you want to see, isn't it? When this team, when we are playing with freedom, creating chances, when we're not worried about not being able to score goals, we are a deadly team, you know. As Kurt Gibbs doing a little bit too much there to lose possession, but back to him here. Gibbs to Davison with a reverse ball to Cameron. Oh, get in, Cameron. That is a goal and an assist. Once he faces the goalkeeper, you've got so much confidence that he's going to find the top corner there. He's such a good finisher, good striker at this level. Man, 3-0 victory. I will take that. It almost looked like we took all our anger from not scoring in our last 3 games against MK Dons. And to be honest, they were very, very poor in this game, the Dons side. And we capitalized on it. 2 goals for Patrick, a goal and an assist for Cameron. He's only out for 5 days, thankfully, with a bruised shoulder there. He's not going to play the next game. I'm not going to risk it for the next game against second bottom Morecambe, a team that we've already lost to this season, by the way. So we've got to take that game really, really serious. Let's play the next 3 games then against Morecambe, Carlisle, and finish the episode with a game against Bromley there. We are second in the table, 4 points behind Wimbledon and a couple of points above Salford, who are third in the league right now. Come on, the Rovers. You know, being 4 points behind the league leaders, Wimbledon right now, and the game in hand, as well as being a couple of points above the team behind us, Salford, and also a game in hand at this stage of the season, I honestly believe if we can go, 3-4 games win streak, we could extend that gap to about 7-8 points on Salford behind us. And at this stage of the season, 15 games to go, that is exactly where you want to be. It's easily said than done, though. We have been struggling with a lot of nil-nil draws throughout the season. If we can just take that confidence that, in games like our last couple of games in the last episode where we scored 6 goals. Oh, Route 1 football here. Brexit FC, long ball to the striker, win the second ball, through ball to Finley, and he finds the back of the net. Sometimes you just need to go direct like this. Crosses into the box haven't quite worked for us, but direct football have worked. Look at the space out wide. Oh, he's made a good run there. He's decided to go for him that time. Surely he was offside there. I can't believe we haven't got the offside decision there. He made the run too early, but he was slow in coming back into position. Surely he was offside there. That's the equaliser. And we need our wide players to give us the width. We're not getting it from them right now. Oh, he's made a good run in behind instead. Patrick, can he get the cross? Pink cross is blocked. And well defended there by Morecambe. For some reason, even though the last 2 times we have played this Morecambe team, they have been in and around the bottom. We have found it a little bit difficult against them. But what a ball to Saunders. He's the only striker that have got the pace to get past his man like that. A good finish. There's Cameron. Oh, back to Saunders. Both players have combined quite well in this game. Good tackle. Cameron, or Saunders rather, is down. I hope that's not too serious. We lost Davidson in the last game, but it was only for 5 days. I mean, our striker seems to be picking up injuries or knocks right now. We just hope it's not too serious there for Saunders. But Norman does well there to cover. We did, in fact, go on to get the 2-1 victory. Not many chances or not many opportunities after that second goal. But the worry here is Saunders went down in this game. He looks okay. I hope it's just a knock, but you never know. But we will find out anyway. But it's an excellent 2-1 victory for us here. And we move on to the next one. Come on, lads. We welcome 17th place Carlisle to Prenton Park for this one. The Cumbrians have won 3 out of their last 5 games, by the way. Although 17th in the league, their recent record have been quite good, and I believe the reverse fixture finished 1-0 to us. And finally, we're playing a game in this episode where we actually scored a goal in the reverse fixtures. And that gives us a little bit of confidence here, knowing we can score goals against this team. They've got Joe Hugel up front, the former Manchester United Academy graduate. I want to say 1 or 2 players in that team who are good. I mean, they're only 2 professional teams in Cumbria. That should be a yellow card, surely. Yeah, there is Carlisle, of course, who we're playing here. And there's also Barrow, I want to say, the other professional team in Cumbria. There is Walkington as well, but they're semi-pro, hasn't he? Oh, it's the same player. He's gonna get back-to-back yellow cards. That is just stupid. That is stupid, Harris. It's a red card. There's no 2 ways about that. Kadeem Harris made a silly tackle and got yourself a yellow a few seconds later on the same player as well. On the same player, Arthur Stewart. It's a red. I can't believe that in the first half, man. There's some big tackles going into this game. There is the other one there, well defended, but we haven't been able to take out. We haven't been able to take advantage of the one extra man on the pitch. Carlisle have been the better team at the moment. Oh, it's such an awful game. I can't believe we did not take advantage of having a man extra in this game. For most parts of the game, they had a man sent off. They were the better team, even with a man sent off. I guess red cards doesn't really make much of a difference at this level, but it is what it is. Another 0-0 draw, which is unfortunate here. And we travel to the districts of Westmoreland and Fairness to face the Barrow side that are 20th in the division this season. Although, as we've come to know, the position of our opponents doesn't really matter. The quality between the teams in this league and there's not much difference at all. The Bluebirds have actually won just 8 out of their 34 games this season, losing 15 of those. Now, that gives them a win percentage of 23.5%. I'll tell you what's crazy. They're 20th in the league. They're struggling to win games, but they have scored more goals than we have this season. It just goes to show how much we are struggling at the moment to score goals, man. And we're second in the league. We've only scored 33 goals, and Barrow are 20th in the league, only winning 8 games, and somehow they have scored 36 goals. The shot there from Gibb is blocked. Oh, good defending there, man. Just couldn't get there first. Out wide. Good defending. Good job. I got him in the position exactly where I wanted him to be to win the ball back. Big tackle there. Patrick has managed to not get himself injured there. Cross. Oh, I should have played a low-driven cross for that one. Oh, that was my mistake, man. That would have been a big chance. Out wide again to Patrick, who's been our most dangerous player in this game. To Finley. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Oh, come on. The luck is not going our way right now. Normally that would dip in. Just wasn't enough to make that one dip. Okay, no, it's off target. And this one, once again, would finish 0-0. That's 4 0-0s in this episode, which is crazy, man. Barrow, like I've said, have scored more goals than we have. It goes to show how much we're struggling right now. We've got to improve. We're second in the league, though, so saying we've got to improve is crazy, but we've got to start scoring a lot more goals, man. We are now 8 points behind league leaders Wimbledon. The Dons have taken advantage of our poor run of form in the league. We are a few points above third place Bradford, though, and a couple of games in hand on those two teams. And in terms of top scorers, you've got Josh Kelly in there, who's flying. At the moment, we've got Cameron, who scored 11 goals, our most prolific scorer this season, in the top 11, I believe. But anyway, it's been a fantastic episode, not in terms of goals scored, but in terms of the fact that we have been able to keep hold of that top 2 position right now, and 2 games behind the teams that are in and around us. So that is in that aspect, we will take the positive. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.